Okay. Okay, good morning. It's early in the morning as usual. Well, it's not that early, but I've been up very early. And after a meditation today, or during it, I guess, I had a transmission from Gaia, which I've never had that happen before. I always connect with Gaia energetically in most of, well, probably all of my meditations. Like consciously, intentionally connect, giving and receiving energy as energy flows. And so I just spoke in one, so that's on a recorder on my computer, which I will figure out how to maybe upload or something. I don't know. And then also I typed it out. I typed one out afterwards because I just started writing again, and so that's exciting. It's funny actually that in deciding that I would like to express myself to the world, that it wasn't writing that I chose, because I've always been really good at it, enjoyed it, but been good at it, and feel confident with it. Anyways, so I chose YouTube, because that, to me, devoting to that was like a real step out of who my identity, or who I thought I was, like not a public speaker, not someone that wants to have their face all over social media. And in this awakening of this 5D, this remembrance of 5D consciousness, I feel like the biggest thing, and like if you're in it, you know that you are feeling so called to express and to share. To express and to share like your truth, your what you are experiencing. And I really think that is because we have been called and are now feeling the call to all of our people, to everyone, but particularly to those of us that resonate with this, with what's going on, with remembering that we are this light body enjoying. Who was it? Deepak Chopra, or I can't think of names. Well, now I'm coming up with Be Here Now. That's Ram Dass. Be Here Now. Totally fits. Be Here Now, Ram Dass. Because that is the whole thing about this awakening to 5D, is that call to remember how to connect and how to embody that, how to see the miracles in everyday life. Zephyr is wanting to be a part of this conversation. And oh yeah, also check it out, Mom, if you're watching, this is a gift from my mama, because I love the Grinch. I love Christmas. Side note. So, like, and whenever I think of the Grinch, what comes up is a heart, growing and exploding out of the little box or whatever it's in, and then his connection to community, and he finds connection to community, and that is so beautiful to me. The Grinch. So anyways, I'm gonna read what I wrote that came out, just exactly how it came out. Aside from there was a lot of spelling errors because my eyes were closed for most of it. Yeah, so enjoy. I am the daughter of Gaia. We are all the children of Gaia. We can connect to Gaia energy as we connect to all other beings, as we connect to all life, the universe, and that which is beyond our understanding, beyond that which our brain can conceive. We are not called to save Gaia. We are called to connect to Gaia and to see, hear, and feel Gaia. Side note, literally with our senses. I like to touch things. This is the point of our existence as the children of Gaia. This does not mean forgetting our human selves, nor our ability to create and destroy. We are to hold this power and lead creation towards its highest form. That is to say, in human terms, to overcome that which holds us down, to break free of the constraints of our relationship to each other and the matter that makes up our 3D reality. Connect. Choose it now. In every moment, you are the beautiful point between human consciousness and Gaia consciousness. Yes, this is real. This is truth. You know this. If you resonate with this message, you are called to connect. You do not need to do anything else. Merely exist in awareness of the presence of Gaia consciousness. See Gaia and be grateful to yourself for existing here and now, to witness the existence of Gaia energy. Yeah, it was wild. Also, side note, or not side note, but I also, a lot of that came out as like mother and her, and I changed it to Gaia afterwards to make it less, because as it was coming through, it wasn't actually, the energy wasn't like feminine or female, but like the nurturing and power. I guess that's how I interpret that. And, maybe that will change. Maybe my language, like how I express things will change. But I did change it for that because, I wanted to make it like not binary and not triggering to anyone either. And in that holding that energy and receiving that download, or whatever, the part when the message says we are not called to save Gaia but to connect, that was really powerful, because I saw that in tuning our connection into the earth, and so the energy of Gaia, but also the energy of all creation around us. Like, I always picture the energy of Gaia as like this beautiful ball of light in the middle of the earth, and that like extends out like, lattice or like tree things, roots, like into everything. And I lost my train of thought. What was I? Yeah. Oh yeah, in our connection, to like everything around us, everything around us becomes miraculous. Everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. It all becomes this beautiful thing. And I think, well, what I was getting is that as we connect and we allow the totality of it, it's like we shine light on the shitty stuff as well. We accept it. It is what it is. But also we can choose differently going forward. And that choosing differently, literally, we just need to connect and see how beautiful we are and be so grateful that we are here and conscious to experience what we're experiencing. And I think that is how we raise the frequency. I feel like I haven't explained that very well to what I'm seeing, because I'm not trying to say, even though it will be inevitable, like we all want change to happen. We don't want the rivers to be polluted. We don't want humans to be going hungry. We don't want the oceans to be full of plastic. You know, all of that. But in trying, and it's not to say that we shouldn't be doing actions to change those things, but I guess I'm saying the more that we can focus, even as we're trying, even as we're pointing out, hey, that's not good, we shouldn't be doing that. Learning to come to that from love, and learning to process the anger that comes, and injustice, feelings of injustice, to hold those because they're so important. It's what gives us motivation to make changes a lot of the time. But to hold those with love. Do I exactly know what that means? No, but that's what was coming through, and that is the feeling that I got. Like, even my brain was going to hope, like, oh, there's hope. And I was like, no, hope is it holds so much energy of what is not right, that it's more of an allowing and a noticing and an awareness and transmuting everything that holds us down is what came through. But how I see that is the anger, the feelings of impotence, that all holds us down. But we're human. We have to experience this. This is part of our experience. So we have to allow it in order to have our experience. But then act out of, like, choose our actions to what feels like the best to us, without judgment. I have no idea if I explained that very well. Hopefully you have figured out what I'm trying to say. But really the transmission was just connect. Just choose to filter your awareness in such a way that you see the beauty and you see the energy and the consciousness in everything. Yeah. What else did it say? Yeah. I'm going to end it there because I'm maybe going to get lost in my own thoughts. Um, I think there was something else. I'm going to read down here because I wrote a bunch of notes of how I was feeling, how I was trying to explain it to myself at the time after I had the transmission. Because I thought there was something else I wanted to try and say. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, thanks for sticking with me. I don't know I haven't learned how to edit the videos, so I'm gonna leave that in there, my humming and hawing. Maybe it's meant to give you some time to process. Well, I don't know. Or maybe it's just time to enjoy the Grinch. What a wild existence. It's so cool. All right. Well, go touch a tree. Go hug a tree. Love you. Till next time.